buddy. Sorry for the long wait. So, how is it going? Everything fresh out there in YouTube land? So, what are we going to do today? We will continue painting this Knight Pallador that we have been painting for the last two streams. So, let's adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Adjust the light a little bit. There we go again. So, let's start with Knight. How has your weekend been, everybody? Did you paint something during the weekend? Or did you only go party hard? By the way, for all my German viewers, episode 2 of Podcast Eternals is out now. This time with a lore episode, where we talk about the beginnings of the Imperium of Man, how it all started. Hello, Marka. How is Ursula? Well, Ursula Buttercup the Third is very well. No, she's Ursula Buttercup the First, not the Third. We will be continue painting her, of course, but right now we are focusing on the rider. This is obviously Steve. How else would you call a Stormcast Eternal riding an Ursula Buttercup? So, Marka, how was your weekend? Did you get some painting done? You motivated me to start a paint a 1,500 points challenge, and an old tabletop friend is moving back to my area. Yay! Finally, I'll probably play 40k again after ages. Any tips? Well, that's great news. Congratulations. Well, what are you painting exactly? So, and what kind of tips are you looking for? Tips for painting, tips for gaming, tips for setting up a gaming board, tips for going back into the groove, or what have you? So, and what kind of 1,500 point challenge are you setting yourself? Do you have a certain time frame for a challenge, or what exactly are you challenging, or just to have yourself painting these 1,500 points is the challenge itself? I know, a lot of questions. I know you're here to seek answers, not to receive questions. So, as told last time, I'm repainting my Eldar, and they will face Imperial Guard and Emperor's Children. Next to that, and as I told last time, I'm working on my Eldar Winter Wonderland game board. We want to play in March, April. Until then, everybody needs to be ready. In terms of tips, I have no clue about the rules anymore. Well, for rules, it depends on what edition of Warhammer 40k you want to play. You can just say, okay guys, we will set ourselves to 10th edition. Everybody get yourself a rulebook and familiarize yourself with the rules. I would highly recommend to put the rulebook on your toilet or next to your toilet, and every time you sit down you just read a little bit on the rules. Or you say, okay, we will play 4th edition or 7th edition or whatever. Whatever edition you prefer. You know, just because there is a new edition doesn't mean you have to stop using the old ones. Or another tip I can give you is simply go to your local gaming store / Warhammer store and get yourself a little test game. Or grab one of your buddies and say, okay, we build at least a 200 point army, and then we make a little test game to familiarize ourselves with the rules again. Just a friendly beer and pretzels game where you sit down and you just play to figuring out the rules again. Hahaha, the reed on the porcelain throne. Well, one of my of the friends already decided we shall play with the latest rules. Last time I played was 2014 or something. Yay! Well, then it is 10th edition. Or, well, in summer 11th edition will come out, but that's still a bit off. So 10th edition it is. But that's how I reinserted myself into the hobby when I had a friend to play again 2 years ago. I sat on the Nurgle throne and consumed the rules. So, Eldar. Yeah, I remember that you talked about your Eldar Winter Wonderland. Anything else in terms of units that you're preparing for your first 1,500 points? What's your favorite edition of 40k rules? Oh, good question. I must say I haven't played 40k enough to have a real favorite edition. Basically, every edition I played maybe 2 or 3 games, and then the edition changed. I'm playing so infrequent that I can't really answer that question. To be honest, this whole system with the detachments, not a big fan of that. I like the simpler version of the game where everybody had their force organization chart with the HQ units, then standard units, assault units, and heavy units. And you had your special rules in your rulebook, in your codex, and that's it. Now you have a special detachment that grants special rules to your army and army restrictions, and I'm not a really big fan of that style, but yeah, it is what it is. So in that terms, I would say my favorite would be anything from 3rd edition to maybe 6th edition, round about that. So 3 editions round. Yeah, me neither. Force charts were way cooler and more customization with the units. Well, don't get me wrong, I really like Primaris Space Marines. So in that case, in order to play with Primaris Space Marines, I have to go with rules from, we are now in 10th edition, from 8th edition forward. So, in that regard, would be 10th edition my most favorite. Yeah, but I personally am more of a painter than a player. You know, painting the pretty poopies. But what I'm not a big fan of is 2nd edition. Those rules are just weird. I have played them back in the day, and oh boy, they are rough. They are so rough. I see here YouTube channels pop up here and there, like Minisodes or Miniscape. They are obsessed with 2nd edition Warhammer, and well, I get the appeal of 2nd edition miniatures. It's over 30 years back, so it's almost inevitable that retro gaming pops up. What I find strange is that no 3rd edition retro channels appeared, or maybe I'm just blind and didn't see them. So how do you guys feel about 2nd edition? Do you like the colorful aesthetic of 2nd edition Warhammer 40k? Or do you guys think the past should stay in the past? I only started on 4th, so I don't have much to say on that. Yeah, fair enough. You can only be nostalgia for something that you have been lived through. Well, you can be nostalgia for something that you don't have experience with living, just fantasizing about it, liking the look and the feel of it, and recreating it. But most of the time, retro is celebrated by those who participated in it. So where I get retro fuzzy feelings is Warhammer Fantasy. You know, my gaming group back in the day was mainly Warhammer Fantasy and not 40k. That's also one of the reasons why I'm more drawn to Warhammer Age of Sigmar than to Warhammer 40k. Well, in terms of more drawn towards to mainly paint Stormcast Eternals and a little bit of Nighthaunt and Crew Boys, but I have a lot of 40k armies. But I generally have a good pull towards Age of Sigmar. But back in the day we had way more time to really play a rule set. Yeah, definitely. So the nowadays 3 years cycle is barely enough time to well, start with the hobby, paint your army, get it ready to play maybe 2 or 3 games, and then the edition changes. That's why I always say don't run, don't chase the meta, don't try to get the newest fancy stuff. Just get the miniatures that you like to paint. Build your army slowly and steady. And then when the time comes to play, oh, there's a tournament in 5 weeks. Oh, wonderful. I grab my army that I already have painted, and then I look at the meta and see, okay, this unit is really cool right now. Let me grab this one unit and paint this one unit for my army, and then I'm ready to play. Instead of, oh no, I want to play this this tournament right now, and now I have to paint a 2,500 point army in 1 weekend, and I rush through this, and everything looks ugly as fuck, and after the tournament I throw the minis away and never bother looking at them again. You know what I mean? That's not my approach. I pay way too much money for those miniatures, and I want to have fun with them. And one big way to have fun with them is painting them. And I want to have enough time spent with my miniatures for all the money that I spend on them. So for example, here this unit of Paladors cost over 50 euros. So with this conversion, it's nearly doubled. So I paint the heck out of this miniature here right now. You see, this is the 3rd stream that I'm painting on this. And I won't stop until he's done. Hello Dominic, welcome to the stream. I bought something great today. It's a Yoda Toys 1/16 scale RC Ghostbuster Ecto 1. Oh, Ecto 1, the car. Wonderful. Which version of the Ecto 1? The one from the first movie, the one from the second movie or the one from the cartoon show? I'm painting outside of camera view. Sorry for that. Joda Toys only made the one from the first film. Okay. Talking fun and paint. I always hate the guys who only play high meta stuff while looking ugly as fuck due to no time invested into painting. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Don't try to chase the meta. The meta is so frequently changing. If your unit that you're painting right now is not hot in the current meta, it maybe will be in the next meta. Or there might come a FAQ or a points change and out of a sudden, hurrah, the Reavers that were shitty for the last 3 editions are suddenly a total powerhouse. Or maybe they're just cheap as beans, and you can field them in vast amounts, and therefore they are viable in the meta. And tada! Suddenly everybody's running Reavers, and you're happy that you have painted your squad of Reavers maybe 3 years ago. From Dominic, I also have the 1/24 scale die-cast version of the Ecto 1, also by Yara. Nice. I have no idea what a die-cast... Oh, this... No, wait, this was Seocast. Die-cast? What's die-cast? I don't know the term die-cast. So, it seems you're a big Ghostbuster fan then. Die-cast is a metal material. Oh, okay. I collect a lot of movie cars. Ah, that makes sense. 1 second. I need to blow my nose. Sorry. that fits better. Okay, where were we? Armor. Let's paint some armor. Yoda Toys is also making a 1/24 scale Herbie, the Lovebug, this year too. Oh, neat. The thing that I have put my eyes out on is the following. I have just recently played Horizon Zero Dawn again, and I came across the Gunpla version of the Thunderjaw. That miniature looks cool. I would love to get my hands on that thing. It's so detailed. But it has two ginormous drawbacks. Number one, it's ginormous. I wouldn't know where to place it in my house. In my apartment, so to speak. And second, it's expensive. And third, I must import it from Japan. So import taxes are in order. So it will be even more expensive. So not ideal for me. The dream of the Thunderjaw roaming around my apartment will not come true. Sad face. But there are a lot of lot of models out there that I can't afford and want to have. Also from the Stormcast Eternals, a lot of miniatures that I want to have, can't afford. Especially the dragons, and the monster riders, the one on the griffin. I wonder if Yoda Toys gets some indie show license in the future. Okay. What would that entail? Would that give them more room to produce other cars? Or would that make them more famous in the car toy industry? Sorry for my ignorance. Car toys is not really my strong suit. Do you say car toys or toy cars? Or model cars? Scale model cars? What's the correct term? So, and what do you do with those cars? Do you paint them? Airbrush them maybe? Or are they pre-painted? Like, for example, the Joy Toy versions of Warhammer 40k miniatures? What's the modus operandi of those? Please forgive my ignorance. So, I think the Stormcast is starting to look shiny. I'm doing right now is I'm starting to highlight the gold. So I painted it gold previously, then I've gone over it with a dark brown wash. Now I'm picking out the highlights again. Making it all nice and shiny. So, where are you guys watching from right now? Are you on your cell phone? Are you on your home computer? Do you watch it from your TV? Maybe from your tablet? Are you at work? Are you sitting in the local transportation? Are you watching on the toilet? Those are demographics my YouTube analytics don't show me. Music is stopped. Hello, Fat Rhino. Just joining. You've got to get. Just joining. You've got to get or announce a regular time. I love these, but almost always miss them. Yeah, sorry. That's totally on my. It's totally my fault. I wish I could tell you anything in particular when I would always stream, but it's always a struggle for me to get a very particular time frame. I basically stream when I'm able to stream. Oh yeah, from California, and it's 11:45 in the morning. Oh. Well, that is how time zones work. Obviously, you would have a way earlier time in America. Well, I'm sitting here in good old Germany, and we have right now almost 10 minutes before 9 o'clock in the evening. So today I try to start a little bit later than usual. Normally my stream started around 5 o'clock, my local time. So, Fat Rhino, what do you have on your painting desk at the moment? If you have something on your painting desk. But when you're joining a miniature painting live stream, I assume that you paint miniatures as well. Or are at least adjacent to the miniature painting hobby. No matter the time, it's always great to get to hang out with you. Yeah, thank you. That's nice of you to say. So, I think I can attach the shield now to his hand. He has reached this stage. So let's attach him to the horse, not horse, Gryph-charger, so we can I think he's sitting right. Okay. Oh dang, there's a lot of super glue running out here. Okay. Neat. He finally has his shield. He finally has his shield. When I'm clearing here the super glue nozzle, I'm making sure I'm using the paper towel from underneath here, so I not accidentally damage my brush. Hello, Golem di Plata. Golem di Plata. Okay, very nice. Welcome to the stream. I'm cleaning up and retouching a old painted years ago Emperor's Children army. Ooh. So with years ago old, are we speaking 2nd edition Noise Marines? Or 4th to 7th edition Noise Marines, which are plastic Chaos Space Marines with metal upgrade sprue or upgrade bits from Forge World. I like to dust and touch up my many armors at the start of a new year. Oh, nice. So, do you touch him? I think the rider looks snazzy. So, just some fur left to paint and the lance. then he is done. Some metal and some plastic minis. Ah. So we are not speaking of the second edition Noise Marines, the 3 metal miniatures that Games Workshop produced. So, if anybody of you want to show off some miniatures, feel free to drop an Instagram link here into chat, or if you so desire, you can put them also in the Discord. If you want a Discord invite link, please let me know. But I'm not forcing anyone. course we do. So you want a Discord invite link. Okay. Just give me a moment. Firing up Discord so I can generate an invite link. Okie dokie. There you go. Knock yourself out. Have fun in there. If you want to post images, we have a work in progress section and a finished section. Okay, that one should be good. Love the markings. Yeah, I painted them last stream. Those are some leopard spots that I painted. Basically, I painted some half circles with darker color, and then highlighted those with the lighter blue tone. So, let me get my yellow. I'm simply quickly over brushing here the orange on the feet. Now get some white. final highlight with almost white. With a nice bright ice yellow. There we go. From Vitor Dev, another new chatter. Welcome to the stream. I just love your painting and your motivation. Sorry I can't stay on live now, but I'll see you after. Well, have fun with a VOD after the stream, and thanks for dropping by. I wish you a happy time zone. So, birds have often black tongues, so let's do that real quick. There you go. Ta-da! The shield is not successfully firmly attached. That's not good. Only attached at this one point. That's not good. Dang it. Should be there and there. Let's try that again. Okay, now it should be firmly attached. television mount is in the way. That's the reason. So maybe if I turn it a little bit more. Dang it. Sorry for swearing so much today. Ah, now it is fixed. Ah, Fat Rhino successfully joined the Discord. Hello! Welcome to the Discord. Okay, the fur is painted. Wonderful. So now let's give the super glue a little bit of time to cure, and also I need a little break. Ta-da! Oh man, he looks great. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into painting him. By the way, the Griff Charger is called how's she called? Ursula Buttercup. That's it. Ursula Buttercup the first. Hello JZ, guten Tag. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, on a short cigarette break. I already painted for 1 hour and 20 minutes. We already made the night shiny. Painted the beak and some leather straps. So, JZ, what brings you to the stream? Have you something to paint on your desk right now? Oh, and by the way, everybody, remember to hydrate. Taking a late lunch break. Oh. What's on the menu? Hopefully something really delicious. So I was wondering, what color should the lands get? Should I paint it black? Or maybe blue as the accent color, but that maybe would clash with the teal of the Griffin, the Griff Charger. Just an apple for now. Well, an apple a day keeps the doctor at bay. Hopefully you don't have to go to the doctor today. If you had an apple, that would repel them. Grey lands, maybe to fit the cape. Yeah, good call. Grey lands. Yeah, that could work. And what eye color should Ursula Buttercup get? Though black looks good. Yeah, black could also work. Maybe brown, so wooden lands. And I was thinking about the feathers of the Griff Charger and the tail plume, if I should change the color on those. From Featherano, grey is always a winner. So two votes for grey. For the eyes, dark blue maybe. How do parrots' eyes look? they have white eyes with black dots. Maybe the tail in a light gray. Okay. So here we have some images of parrots. Let's have a look. Gray eyes. Eyes a bright clear blue or red Toscana out to stand out. Okay. Let's look at Rift Charger. Rift Charger. Let's see how people have painted Rift Charger eyes. Come on, load faster. Yeah, white with a grayish iris. Bright blue. Yellow eyes. Also need here like a bluish Rift Charger with a yellow eye. The Duftman, hello! Welcome to the stream. I think yellow eyes would look nice. Yeah, yellow eyes could work. Yeah, I think I will go with yellow eyes. Okay. Come on. Brush down, brush down. Come on. There we go. Yeah, what do you think? Hell yeah. See, a little bit of research and we come to the conclusion. It's always good to have some reference. Let's highlight that a little bit. Okay, that's looking snazzy. Now let's go for the pupil. There we go. That's a good one. And again on this side. Yeah. That hit the spot. Now we need a little reflection. Do you hate it when the color on the brush tip dries before you hit the miniature? There we go. Okay. Done. Little edge highlighting at the beak. Jeep, Jeep. Nah, Ursula, keep it cool. There is enough bird feed for all of you guys. that looks good. So, the hoofs. The hoofs, what do you think about the hoofs? Should I make them black with gray highlights or brown with beige highlights? Or gray with white highlights? And the claws, should I go for black claws? Or white claws? Or brownish claws? Let's see how bird feet look like. Bird feet yellow. So, apparently when you have yellow feet, you have black claws. Well, black claws it is. Yeah, seems to be rather universal. Black claws it is. So then we have horse hoof. So we could go with some beige, black obviously, also blackish, as more of a brown with beige at the tip. I think I will go with black on both sides. What do you guys think? Black on both sides? Ah. What I really like about fantasy is when you have the fantasy but base the fantasy in realism. So it's okay to have a blue horse or a bird horse, but there are clearly some general nature rules that apply. So you could get away with purple claws and maybe red feet, but that for me doesn't feel natural, you know? So, and since we base coated this in yellow previously, I think the yellowish black highlight is a good highlight for that already. So I thinned down the black to achieve that. See? Let's turn it around and see if we hit every angle. There's one I missed, there's one. For that I need a little bit more. Always make sure when you open the pot that you don't have color on your fingers before you touch the miniature. It happened to me in the past that I accidentally put color on the miniature that I didn't intend to. Interesting that the bird horse has hoofs but also claws here at the feet. Interesting biological choice of the designer. I think as a sharp contrast, I will give him a black plume here. Yeah, why not? And with a nice blue hat. From Fat Rhino, I learned that lesson the hard way, no? From the Duffman, it's like a dew claw. And from Fat Rhino, also to make sure which is the clear spray and which is the primer. Ah, you mean with coloring in something that you didn't like or didn't want? Yeah. Trying to prime something in clear or trying to clear something with primer is quite a difference. So, what do you guys think with a black here? Is that looking good? that cost me some hours of work on a squad of SOB. SOB, what's that again? Sons of Behemoth? Don't tell me you reprimed the giant. If that happened to me, I would... I think I would throw something. Sisters of Battle. Ah, okay. Sorry, that's not my go-to name for the Sisters of Battle. I ever since call them Adeptus Sororitas because that's how they were introduced here in Germany. They were never called Sisters of Battle, and therefore the acronym SOB is not something that directly pops into my mind. Sorry for that. So what did you accidentally reprime instead of varnish? Sickduck 669. Hola. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Nice of you to drop by. So this is how it looks with the black lens now. I hope that looks good. Yeah, it was a little heartbreaking. Okay, so what exactly did you reprime? Music is at its end. Okay, that's looking snazzy. From Veterano. Spent hours painting a Zorritos battle squad and went to clear coat them, but grabbed the wrong spray can and didn't double check it. A battle squad? Oh my god. So 10 miniatures at once. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That's horrifying. What music are we listening to? We are listening to 80s synthwave playlist Neon Skylines, royalty-free, copyright-safe music. I just tapped in royalty-free music in YouTube, and that is the first link that popped up. So nothing fancy. Okay, that is the lens complete now. That's right, I literally bought some Thinswave instruments today. Very fitting. Oh, nice. So, I guess there's only one thing left to do. Painting the lance handle in purple. Okay. Well, let's attach him to his mount. There we go. And he's done. He's done so. Da, 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 da. Do you clear coat your play minis? No, I do not. I know I should, but I don't. Because I haven't found a sufficiently matte clear coat that I like. This is the favorite part of those songs here. Number 8, Iridium. I think this sound is really cool. So we are printing for exactly 2 hours now. He looks great. Great work. Thank you. Tamiya is supposed to be pretty good. Okay. I have to give that a try sometime. But normally I don't varnish my miniatures. I don't see the need for that. I don't have any problems with paint coming off of my miniatures since the entire switch from metal to plastic. I could throw them in a shoebox and rattle them around and nothing would happen to the miniatures. So, yeah. I don't see the need for varnishing the miniatures anymore. The paint nowadays is so durable, it's practically not needed. But if you are painting metal miniatures, then I would highly recommend to varnish your miniatures, definitely. I got too many old metal minis. Yeah, for metal minis, go for a varnish. Or 2, or 3. I hear car varnish is very, very good. No, seriously, don't do car varnish in your miniatures. That will clog up the detail. So, I hope you had fun in the last 3 streams where we painted this guy here. It was a lot of fun painting him. So overall, he took about 6 hours to paint, and I think he looks really, really good. So thank you everybody for hopping onto the stream. I know my streams are quite irregular, and I don't have a schedule for my live streams when exactly I would stream. I can't help it, sorry. It's basically the main reason why I'm out of work. I can't plan for that. I can only paint and stream when I can. I can't explain it very well in English. So guys, if you have any final questions for me or want to show me something on Discord or Instagram, now's your chance. Marker had posted some nice eye shots of parrots in the Discord. Yeah, we went for this one here, the yellow with black. So no final questions, no final posts, no final links. Then, my dear friends, I will bid you farewell and wish you all a wonderful time zone. Thank you for watching my stream. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. My goal for 2026 is to finally reach the 100,000 subscriber mark. So please help me with that. And well, we see us in the next video and or live stream. Yeah. Bye.